Hello comrades and welcome to Prague year 10. Let's see, last year we did manage to build a few more housing and also managed to finish the city hotel together with 2 extra construction offices. Now the problem with this is that we wasted a lot of money on the vehicles themselves. This year we're gonna need to have tourists incoming so we can increase the profits, and also hopefully we won't have any epidemic or shenanigans like that. Let's see, first thing I want to do is to grab these guys and tell them to deliver over here too, so they have filled with everything. I'll go to 50%, this should be fine. Also, let's check a bit how the school is looking. As I see, the school is quite okay. Let's increase it to 30%, so we boost loyalty of our children. And also, because we do have 3 more flats to build, I will actually start inviting more immigrants from the third world. This should fill up the schools nicely and also allow us to get more workers. Perfect. This one should cover the entirety of the buildings, which yes, it will. And for now, let's just wait for these to be done. Firstly, one more thing. Let's see, where were the refrigeration units? These guys. No, not these guys. These ones. Let's buy another refrigeration unit, a fast one, and tell them to also deliver to the hotel over here. Perfect. At the hotel, let's increase the price level to the max. And in terms of that, it should be done. Let's see, the Technical University is still working. I'm gonna increase it to 35% and at least 25% for the loyalty of students. And now we're gonna wait. The cash is really going down. We are at very dangerous levels. And another shop out of goods. Let's see what's up with these guys. Again, meat problems. We are going to need yet another meat vehicle over here. For now, we're just gonna leave it as is, because there should be meat in other place. No. Seems like all of the shops are out of meat currently. I cannot quite afford yet to get more vehicles to deliver the meat. So for now they're gonna survive on what they have currently. There we go, we got way more buildings. And these guys are looking fine. Moreover, let's check how this one is looking. We got everything. We should only start grabbing citizens. For now, what I want to do is to make these have only 2 staff. We're gonna need fire trucks and coal. For coal, we're gonna have a dedicated vehicle for that. Let's buy a dumper. I would prefer this one since it's a bit speedier. And let's allow him to get over there, get refueled, and then we can set the line. Here we go. Let's tell him to load coal and then deliver it directly Oh, actually, let's tell him to get coal from here and then deliver it over here. No reason for him to wait around, and he will have gas from over here. Okay, perfect. And let's start him. Good, with the coal problem out of the way, we're gonna need a bus so we can start delivering workers over there and see the time it takes to reach that destination. There we go. So let's tell him pick up workers from here and then deliver them over here. Maybe no, actually we're gonna use this over here, then pick up workers from here and then deliver them there. So we have also a end station into play in case we're gonna need line length. Let's see how much time it takes him. Also, let's rename the line. There we go. And also a research got completed. Perfect. Let's see, the next one towards cars is vehicle production. Okay, and we started decreasing a bit on the educated workers. That's fine. Let's see, how much time does it take to move all of these workers there? And let's not forget that here I want them to focus on these firstly and then on other things. There we go. Yes, heating problem, I am aware. It should be solved soon. Let's see, I do see workers going here. Perfect. Okay, cool. It got kickstarted. 26. Okay, I was worried because I was seeing a lot of workers here, but it's just 26 of them. That's okay. We do have the workers over there, so we can actually buy another bus, which I think I'm gonna do it on this side since it will be slightly faster. Let's grab a road vehicle depot 3 and buy for now 3 buses. And soon we're gonna need fire trucks too over here. Okay, for now, one single bus. Pick up only tourists. And unload them here. There's no reason for us to put a line length or stuff like that. I don't think we're gonna have more than 2 vehicles at most. Okay, and while that guy is going over there, we might as well start the research for advertising in Soviet countries. This should help us increase the number of tourists we're having at this border. For now it's just 12. And soon we should see the tourist pricing go up. Seems like no one went down. That's because we don't have workers over there. No worries. We can actually tell him now to go back so he can deliver the workers. And this should start kickstart giving us some cash. Perfect. And now that we have tourist cash incoming, slowly but surely, let's assign more lines to citizens to tourism. Let's see, 333. We're gonna need around 9 to 10 buses. For now we got 3. And later we're gonna get a bit more. What about the citizens here? They seem happy. We do have some uneducated workers. Let's see, due to low education, 25. Oh, okay, so it should be fine. And let's see how over here it looks like. Yeah, we do have a lot of citizens, so it's perfectly fine for us to start grabbing way more buses. So we can increase the citizens count at the hotel itself. Perfect. Okay, 4 more buses. And for now we should be theoretically fine at the moment. Let's see, where do I plan to place the tourist area? Basically, I did see somewhere around here 62 meters. I want them as high as possible. 76 meters. Okay, this looks like a great location to come with a road and then build the tourism area atop of this mountain over here. For that, we're gonna need a construction office and grab some excavators and bulldozers. Not demo, construction. There we go. And one thing I am fearful about, this gas station is quite far away and the bulldozers and excavators fuel isn't that great. So I'm gonna put a fuel area over here too. And let's see, where's the refueling guys? These guys are. Let's make sure we are also delivering here. Perfect. And as for moving, I am going to move some of these guys. Or actually these two guys, because they are sitting on their asses. And we're gonna need 2 bulldozers. Let's see, can we spare any from here or do we have any here? No money is incoming, so we could theoretically just buy 2 new bulldozers. Let's see, this one seems a bit speedier. There we go. And let's make sure closed if temperature is above 18. Seriously. Oh boy. There goes the tourism. So I guess that is bad news currently. That's the downside of tourism. You are getting a lot of cash, but at the same time you're having a very bad time trying to get tourists because of the epidemics that are happening. So a trick that is quite wasteful from my point of view currently is to either park the vehicles or try to let's see, can we park them? We should be able to park them around here. Let's just plonk down another one and tell these guys to go here. Because we are out of business currently. Until the epidemic stops. Actually, we should allow one more bus to come here just to handle the other tourists, but we should be fine. Basically, I want them to flock over here and feel the clothing factory completed while we are waiting for the stuff to be done. So let's see, over here I said 70 meters. Let's see, 72 should be fine. We should have the vehicles in place, right? At least the bulldozers, and now the excavators are coming. That is perfect. Let's see, 77. We're gonna start with this and then go up until around here. There we go. And now we're gonna grab the runway or taxiway, doesn't matter, and start excavating this entire area like this. Perfect. Let's also pause the game for a moment while we're gonna filter this area a bit more. Let's raise the terrain until here should be theoretically fine. And we are going to raise it again to around 76. And a bit more needed. Basically, if we're gonna get a point, it will be much easier for the other stuff to start getting built. Well, the terrain tool to actually work properly. Just a little bit more until we can reach that 75 mark. $73 and 75. There we go. Oh, it was 77. Whoops. Just a tad bit more. 77. Okay, perfect. Too steep at the moment, but there should be a point where it's not too steep and we should be able to build it. There we go. Here's one. Let's try leveling it out a bit. Basically, once we manage to get a road connected, we should be fine. And let's actually try with a tram track, since that's a bit better. Well, not better, but smaller. Okay, and let's make sure we are not accepting it. A bit more leveling. Let's see if we're gonna do this moving. Will it be possible? Nope, not quite, not yet. How about now? There we go. Perfect, so now we can switch back to the taxiway. Or the runaway. Or back to the tram track. And let's make it a little bit bigger so we can use the airplane one afterwards. There we go. Now it should be possible to use the runaway directly. Yes, perfect. And there we go. Finally, we got it connected. And do the same over here too. Much faster than with the terrain leveling. Perfect. Let's see the length that we're having. 546 should be fine. But I do want it a bit more on this side. So let's try to raise the terrain around here too. Seems like we are not far enough. Okay, well, in that case, we're just gonna build the road and then move all of these vehicles a bit further. Let's see, we're gonna connect it like this, should be fine. And just moving out the terrain a bit. Perfect, let's make sure that it's a... What the hell happened here? No, I don't like it. Let's delete it for a moment because I think we had a small problem here. Okay, now it should be much better. There we go. Is it a single line? It is a single line. Perfect. And which ones are not being done? Yeah, that's normal. And this is also normal. Perfect. In the meantime, the guests also went down to 3, so nothing we can do about it. And let's wait for stuff to be built there. By the way, we could theoretically move all of these on this side and it will be faster to actually deliver. So let's see, can we do a construction office? No, but we can firstly do a road depot. Have all of them moved over here and call all vehicles home so they can move directly. Perfect. And now we can actually delete this one. And let's wait them to arrive on this side. And while we're waiting, why not build the said construction office? Here should be fine so they can go refuel fast. And also grab stuff from there. Perfect. Let's also increase it to 3.5. And it should be fine now. Also gravel is being delivered here, and whilst we have this guy over here, we should tell him to go to this one. Sadly, they cannot go. Which one is coming here? Let's just remove him because I do think he's coming from a very long way. Yep. Let's see, he's over. Actually, he's not that far away. It should be fine. Anyway, the amount of gravel needed here will outweigh his waiting time. Here we go. The trucks arrived here. Let's change their workplace there, and they should start delivering gravel there. Perfect. And also we are in time with the money. It's increasing relatively nicely. So we don't need necessarily the tourists, but let's see. Epidemic, still epidemic ongoing. One thing that I wanted to discuss in the last episode, but I did not mention, I did discuss with Comrades series, and we did improve a bit the construction offices for rail. Basically now the rail will be built slightly faster, and we're gonna start it somewhere around here. Should be theoretically fine, since we are also going to have access to the citizens from here. Now, one thing this rail needs is water, sewage, and electricity. And for that, we're gonna need to plan out the next part of the city, which will be over here. For that, I will start with a shopping center firstly. Let's see, a grocery kiosk, this one. And let's figure out where it would fit nicely in our plans over here. If it doesn't fit anywhere, which it actually happens, we are going to move these lines a bit further. So let's kill these and move them closer to the mountain, because theoretically we don't have anything to worry about for now. There won't be any intersections nearby the mountains, and the place where we're gonna go up is over here. Perfect. This should allow us to build the shop. Yes, it will. Good. Somewhere around here will be nice, together with a clinic, because I did see that error that ambulances did not arrive in time. And it fits just nicely here. Good. One of the things that we are gonna need is to upgrade the road here and make sure it's a single road. Let's just delete this here and then unite it after we do this. Okay, perfect, single road. We might as well upgrade this one too. And similarly, and that one, so it's a single road. Perfect. Cool, they're gonna be busy there. Let's see how the progress of the area over here is looking like. Oh, another research finished. Good, we do have the vehicle production line up and running. Let's go with geology faculty next. And let's see, 801 educated workers should be fine. Also, let's kill the ugly height lines because currently we don't need them. Everything is full here. I'm happy about it. Let's just check how many citizens are dropping off. All 20. And here all 35. Okay, perfect. So we don't have problems here. We're not overworking the area. But the citizens are really populating over here in the bus platform, which is quite good. I don't mind that. Oh, and we're gonna need another sports hall and cinema, which I think we can also build it on this side here. Let's see, where are they? In here. I'm gonna go with the smallest one. Should fit theoretically, practically not quite. Nope, so we're gonna need to place it sideways. Actually, sideways shouldn't be any problems, and I'm gonna just leave some space for the garbage container. Perfect. And the cinema. Yeah, this one should be fine. Placing it somewhere around here. And let's also plunk down a garbage container which will connect all of the buildings. Here should be fine, and all three buildings should have access to garbage. The clinic will have a separate garbage stand. For now, no gravel is being delivered here because everyone is delivering to the road. Do we need to rush it? No, we can even leave it for next year. Although a construction office around here should not harm us because we are going to need to have deliveries here. So let's plunk one down actually and make it with high priority. Afterwards, we're gonna demolish it later down the line or leave it for extended periods of time. I want to make sure that I can plunk it down as far as I can and still get electricity to it. This should be fine over here. And let's go with high priority on these. By the way, this one we did not buy any fire trucks. Let's buy 2 of them now. almost there with the road. How long is it? Just setting the expectations to see if our citizens will be able to reach it. 2.4 kilometers. I think we're gonna reach it even without the slow stops. It should be totally possible. If not, we're gonna just make a shortcut from here to here and have another bridge built, but we are going to see. Yeah, it's perfectly fine. They stopped production there. Let's see, the tourist epidemic is still ongoing. How many citizens we still have? 6 affected by the global epidemic, and then it should theoretically pass. These guys are still waiting for gravel. And whilst we do have so many citizens over there waiting, let's bump the technical university actually so everything gets researched faster, because I do see educated workers waiting in there. Might as well put them to use and research everything faster. Yep, the number of workers got lowered quite a lot, which is perfect for us to see. Okay, research much faster. Let's do broadcasting, because we should be able to have radios afterwards, especially once tourist money are incoming. Let's check. The tourists are still not coming yet. Still only 6 people affected. How's the construction office over here going? Just delivered some concrete and gravel. Okay. And now asphalt and more concrete. Perfect. Plowing through research, that's what I like to see. Just unlock everything we can. By the way, we should have focused on something else, theoretically. The power lines. But for now, it should be fine. Research is going so fast that we don't care that much about how the power lines are looking. And I guess while we are waiting on those, it's actually high priority these, so we can get more dumpers and even buy dumpers here actually, because we do have space. And tell them to pick up from there. Also make sure 3.5 kilometers and assign it to number 32. There we go. And since they don't have power supply, I won't mind it. Let's see, the next research we're gonna need to do is signal broadcasting. At least currently we don't have any type of money problems. And we just need workers here, and we're gonna be done. Actually, no, steel too. And boards. Let's see in here. Yeah, passengers are still piling up. And I guess this is a great moment to... Nope, not yet. Basically, I really want to finish planning this area out, but I can't do it until they don't finish the roads themselves. So we're gonna need to wait for that to happen. Huh, the other guy went the other way, okay. That's fine as a delivery point, I guess. I'm amazed though. We do have a lot of dumpers, but still it seems like they don't deliver there. Let's also go with television study. And while we are at it, influence to radio broadcast. And also now we can actually increase here this. Perfect. Let's max it out. Did they manage to finish it yet? Nope, still 100 tons of gravel remaining. But they did manage to finish this one. I'm gonna have plans later, but for now, actually let's buy a few concrete mixers. Let's go with 4 concrete mixers. 4 open holes. 2 covered holes. And dumpers 4. Perfect. And let's tell them to grab everything from this small house here. How's the tourists? Perfect. Tourists came back. So we can kickstart the area here yet again. And now we are going to be truly in profits. It's 83%. And this one, okay, perfect. It's finally done. Good. This means I can firstly knock down another road depot 3. Move every one of our buses here to free up that area. Demolish this and build it a bit further. Let's have it here for now. And move all of the buses here. Only workers from over there. 3.5 roads and footpaths disabled. And we can delete this one over here. Perfect. Next things I want to do is, of course, make a gravel footpath. Going relatively close to the area here. And then connect it on this side too. Perfect, and on this side too. Okay, Now let's plan the buildings. We are gonna need a kindergarten and stuff in the middle. For now, let's start off with some flat brick going into this direction. This will kind of waste time until all the gravel roads are built. Already we're wasting time on these small parts over here. Let's allow them to actually build the gravel roads here, so it's a single entity. There we go, connected. Perfect. Tourists are incoming yet again. Oh, and one more thing we're gonna need to do. Now that we do have tourism done, we should be able to just lower it back to 20 here and do research slower but have more passengers. Let's see, do we have citizens without their own flat? No, not yet. How are we looking at filling up these places? Pretty good. Let's make them high priority because I think they're delivering workers to the other buildings, to the other road, this one namely. Okay, and 9 more days and we're done. Perfect. Now we should be able to move our construction vehicles a bit closer. We're gonna need to firstly remove them from there. Let's grab a road vehicle depot. Same shenanigan about moving. Okay, and let's place it somewhere around here should be fine. And move all of them here. Up. Looks like we are very close to the amount of vehicles we can have here. We're gonna need another garbage truck in order to be able to handle garbage. Yes, we are going to need it. This is a distribution office. Let's move this guy here for now and this guy here. Okay, this should simplify the process of connecting it. Also, gravel here is being delivered quite fast. Tourists are complaining about stuff, but we are getting profits from them, which is great. And we also researched that one. How's researching over here going? Still ongoing. Let's see, we also have tourists from this side to deliver, so we might as well get another bus and have them deliver tourists from that side too. Let's currently grab them and then deliver them here. And this should be fine. We should be able to increase quite a lot the number of tourists. Already I can see that we do have more tourists than we're gonna need. For starters, at least. Let's see, did they manage to get here? Yes, they did. Okay, this means that we can continue on with our leveling. Let's see, firstly, I would like to grab another 77 area. Okay, this is a good spot. So let's grab directly the grass runaway, 77. Let's see, can we do something about it? No, let's build too steep of a descent. There we go. Okay, perfect. And now we're just gonna need to connect these two areas like this. And for that, again, going slightly like this. And we should be able to terraform the entire mountain. Let me know down in the comments below if this is too cheesy or it's okay from your perspective. Because it seems like everything is running way too smoothly when it comes to terraforming. And believe it or not, I did want to start another series on Wild Pacific map. Basically, that's notorious for being the hardest map in workers and resources. And basically the first 5 years was me just terraforming shenanigans like this, and it was quite boring AF. And now we should be able to be quite flat. Up. There we go. How much length we've got? 379. Yeah, theoretically we should be fine. In case we're gonna need a bit more. Should we do a bit more? Let's discover it once we're gonna do the planning over there. Anyway, while we were doing the terraforming there, this was done. Perfect. So we can connect this one here and then start figuring out how all of the things will go. Let's grab the residential buildings and start plonking them down. One here and one on this side. As you can see, I'm not quite doing it straight because I want some chaotic behavior in my lines over here. Although currently, basically I wish the developers would have added slightly more buildings that have high quality of life. Basically that would have helped tremendously when it comes to actually building a bit more diverse. But over here I think mods are the way to go, sadly. Let's see, where can we fit this one? Here once should be fine. Twice, and in here we should have some garbage cans together with a road. Let's see how the roads will look like from here to here, and have this one connected too. And I think we can squeeze in that this one. That's brick. Yes, we can squeeze it in. Perfect. And now let's have this one. For now, we have so many vehicles and we can move so fast with path building that I will not care about the small patches where we're gonna need not workers but machinery. Well, not machinery but workers. Perfect, we got a feel for the place. Let's make it a little bit longer and connect it here also. And this should give us a feel for the garbage. Let's see, these buildings will be handled. Yep. And these ones too. Perfect. And in the middle over here, we're gonna have the services. So a water substation. We can make it come from that side because that's from where we're gonna get the water. A sewage tank, and we can build it closer because sewage will go into this direction. And an electric substation. Here we go, like this should be fine. Okay, did we add any type of extension? No, we're gonna need to add an extension of the electrical because coming from here will not quite be possible. We're gonna need another electricity wire going over here, and I think we're gonna use the free slot from the voltage switch over here and then figure something out later. Let's see, for now here we're also going to need a heat exchanger. We're gonna go with the small one yet again. Actually, let's go with a big one because we're gonna have a lot of buildings and it does feel like every time we're gonna need to build two. We are not in Siberia, so I won't care that much about it. And let's just make sure that other buildings will fit around here. Because, yep, we're gonna need to plonk them like this. It should be fine. This should entice us and force us to use other buildings too. And we're gonna need a kindergarten for everyone here. Let's grab one right now. 150. And plonk it like this should be fine. As for the, well, we do have another kindergarten here, so we should not have problems. And also we do have a school nearby. That shouldn't be an issue. By the way, they did start delivering shenanigans here. I do not want them to kickstart the buildings currently. I just want them to build the road and we're gonna kickstart only these things here. Okay. Seems like we did the roads accidentally too. Let's have them unpaused. And only the buildings be affected. Good. How's stuff looking here? Pretty well. I'll start building this residential, this shopping area a bit later. How's the tourists looking like? They're gonna need a bit more workers here, it seems like. Which means more buses. There we go. And let's wait for them to come over here. By the way, we should also increase the range of these guys so they can deliver more. Where's the building on fire? This one already sorted out. One more thing. We do have fire trucks here. Let's place it on 10. And also have the bus station state to go to the fire station too, and then to other buildings. Okay, the buses, did they come? Yes, perfect. Let's grab this line and tell everyone to move their asses. Good. The other thing that I'm worried about is the number of buses waiting at the bus end station. Currently it seems fine. It's just two being parked mostly. And the rest is looking good. We might as well grab 2 more cars. Just to have more citizens delivering the workers to the roads themselves. Okay, now our citizens limit seems to be reached. No more citizens waiting around there. How's the educated? 823. It's fine. Let's do the electrical wiring next. And a small earthquake. Is it small or big? Let's check it out. Fire extinguished. Yeah, seems like a small one, right? Oh no, a moderate one actually. Well, we didn't have earthquakes in the last year, so I am quite happy with this. Also, the fact that the bus end station here stays filled tells me that we don't have enough frequency at the bus platform. So yes, and it's visible at the fabric factory too. Let's see, in terms of profits from tourism, we're getting 8,000. That's okay. Getting close-ish to the export limit. But at least right now we can be a bit more free with money. Let's see, did they manage to finish this here? Yes, they just need to deliver more gravel here. Perfect. And let's connect the things too. I'm still gonna go with a small one. Let's see. This will be the last connection point here. I want to check something. So 127/26, it's 4. So 4 connections can be pulled. I'm just gonna leave it at 3 currently. And then come to here directly. Perfect. And this one also going... Where are you? Here. Good. As for electricity, how are we going to handle this situation over here? Because we don't have a splitting connection to this power transformer. It's basically poorly planned. We should have had a splitter firstly before connecting to the power transformer. So basically we're gonna need to replace this connection here without affecting the entire city. And I think I know exactly how. Currently, we're gonna need another power transformer. Basically, I'm thinking to temporarily connect it here. But then, whilst we are upgrading this line, we will have troubles in other departments. I think it will be cheaper to run a cable here from wherever our next power transformer will come from, which most likely will be somewhere around here. Let's see how we're gonna handle it. Let's figure out the location of this said power transformer. Or even around here should be fine. Yes, because this area is already built, we should be okay with it. Let's see, can we do a mud road directly here? No, because crossing road is not allowed. Let's just disable currently the okay, perfect. Cool. So for now, we are going to connect a 4 megawatts wire. Firstly to over here. Good, and then come back with a... Where is it? A underground medium voltage wire. Starting from here, going over there. Let's see, how low do we need to go? 4 meters. Perfect. So now basically power comes into the power transformer in two ways. It comes from the high voltage switch on both sides, and also it's transfer between them. Because we did link them together, theoretically we should be safe-ish enough to build, for example, a splitter here, and then from that splitter to demolish this electrical grid here, and while we still have backup to the city. Let's see if this is working. Also, another thing we can check in and confirm is the amount of megawatts being transferred. Seems like 0.8 is the amount we're getting, and the medium voltage is 1.85, so we should be safe with this tactic. It's a bit wasteful from my resource perspective, but it's still better than nothing. Let's see, how are we looking around here? Just steel and bricks. Okay, good. And here they did manage to build everything. Well, apart from this one, which is still being built. Let's see, did we? Yes, we did add the buses. How many do we have on the line? 11. So it should be enough to keep the frequency up. but we don't have enough citizens for that to happen. Okay, it seems like we can... Actually, no, let's solve the power problem firstly. Let's wait for all of this to be built. Now, yes, some of you in the comments might state that, okay, we could have built a medium power splitter and be done with it. But I don't know how much the end city will consume, so I'll try to be reserved in this scenario and just have them build this area. Shop again out of goods. Yeah, it's because of the snow. No, they managed to get food back over there. At least we don't have any more food problems. Now, when it comes to the high voltage switch, theoretically I should be able to build it around here. And a bit further away, so we can actually connect it. Can we connect it from here? Yes, we can. Perfect. And from this high voltage switch, we're gonna grab a... Oh yeah, we're gonna need to delete this line. Let's see, did they manage to finish? No. Let's go with high priority. Why are they not delivering workers here? Most likely due to the frequency, we don't have that many workers. Let's see, stopped production. Because of workers. Okay, that's fine. Okay, they managed to build it. Perfect. So now we can actually delete this one over here. And assign a demo office. Perfect. And then after demolishing, we should be able to connect it directly. Let's see, in terms of research, let's continue with bitumen. And Happy New Year. So in terms of the building of the electricity, I guess that will be a surprise for the next year. Stay tuned to check out if this republic will go up in flames, because we're gonna lose people because they're pissed that they don't have electricity, or we are successful in transplanting a high voltage switch over here. Apart from this, yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for the channel supporters, which helped me keep on going on this journey. And until next time, I'm the Honey Badger, and I'm out.